I can't even believe why it took me so long to just grab my camera and go document who I am and why I do what I do. This is what I needed to just figure out why. The gap between ideation and execution is so great because of self-doubt. So we're trying to eliminate our own self-doubt, and that comes with repetition. So this is my first rep, and I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. What's up, everybody? My name is Sean Highskill. I am a photographer and videographer from Richmond, Virginia. And today I'm going to be doing my first YouTube video. This is something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. And, you know, I battled self-doubt and I battled my own mind. And that was the reason why it took me so long to get to this point. I've been a videographer for about going on 3-4 years now. To come this far and not do this would be, in my opinion, a waste. That's the whole purpose of my channel, is connecting with people that want to, you know, take their camera and change their life. You know, that's my goal. I never wanted to be famous or popular or anything like that, but I did want to grow an audience full of like-minded people and grow a network that spreads positivity and doesn't gatekeep and, you know, just shares the, immense wealth of knowledge that is photography and videography. So basically how I got started with photography was I was in the photography club in high school, and it was honestly just like a place to goof off and for people just to go after school and, just hang out. I mean, you ended up getting some kind of academic, benefit from it, but I honestly loved using the cameras, and they had some cool cameras. I think the first camera I ever used was a Nikon D3000, if that, shows how old I am. But yeah, I got my start doing that, and I would take portraits of people at school, and I quickly became known as the kid with the camera. So in that space, I found myself, really falling in love with taking portraits of people and, just showing people in their best light. After I got good at portraiture, I started going to cars and coffee events in my city, and I ended up just really falling in love with cars. So I started shooting cars, and that's when things really, really blew up for me. Like, I was passionate about cars. I was super into it. Everybody was really rocking with the content that I was putting out. I was doing tons of shoots, and the recognition was there, and I felt like things were finally starting to come together as far as my idea of making a living off doing photos and videos. But at this point, I hadn't even started to do video yet. But really, the photos were really just going crazy for me, and it was really opening doors for me. Like, I'm shooting with people that own cars that I haven't dreamed about being in, even seeing on the street. People just wanted what I had to offer and didn't really need it. I mean, it was a luxury. And this is where the divide came that made me fall out of love with photography as a whole. Journey, I've come across so many people, and they've been on the same path as me, and they gave up because they didn't get results. And I think that, not getting results is not a bad thing. You just have to find what works for you. You have to try different things. You have to go out and experiment. Like, everything I'm doing right now is just an experiment. I said earlier when I was getting set up that I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing. If you can relate to that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We got some amazing content coming. And if there's something that you want to see, a tutorial, maybe, a process, a breakdown, anything, make sure you just comment, and I'll make sure I respond to all the comments that I can. And let's just keep creating, spread positivity, and just grow as creators. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.